The woman had only gone to the restroom, unaware that someone had spiked her drink. Seeing her drink it without hesitation, the man led her out of the bar with polite manners, opening the door for her and inviting her to his house. She didn't object, but as soon as she stepped inside, a wave of dizziness hit her. She didn't think much of it, yet a nightmare was about to unfold. Soon, they arrived at a luxurious mansion. No sooner had they entered than the wealthy man began making advances. Sensing his intentions, Amy pushed him away and grabbed her phone from her bag, ready to call the police. Her position as a prosecutor seemed to give the man pause. He quickly soothed her, urging her to rest. But once he left the room, Amy's dizziness worsened. Her vision blurred, and she fainted. When she woke up, she found the wealthy man lying beside her. Panicked, Amy lifted the covers to check herself. Thankfully, her clothes were still intact. Once she regained her bearings, she quietly got out of bed, grabbed her bag and shoes, and left the mansion. Yet as she reached the doorway, she realized her phone had been left behind. Reluctantly, she returned to the bedroom, intending to retrieve it. But then she discovered the man was dead. Suddenly, footsteps sounded outside. Amy scrambled under the bed to hide. Soon, a pair of legs appeared before her as someone rifled through drawers. She suspected this person was the killer and stayed perfectly silent. After a while, the intruder left. Only then did she emerge, careful not to leave any traces. She wiped away signs of her presence and quickly called the police before rushing out of the mansion. The next day, Amy learned about the murder on the news. Anxiety gnawed at her. She was the sole witness. Unsure whether to go to the authorities, she called her friend Bella. After hearing the story, Bella encouraged her to report everything to the police, pointing out that she hadn't committed the murder herself. But Amy hesitated. As a prosecutor, being in the wealthy man's room late at night could damage her reputation. That was why she had wiped away her traces. Soon, Amy was called into the office. Her supervisor assigned her to investigate the case. Shocked, she considered revealing everything she knew. But just then, the office phone rang. The caller said the killer had already surrendered. The police quickly held a press conference, thoroughly explaining the suspect's motive and promising an open trial. However, on the day of the trial, Amy noticed something was off. She recognized the tattoo on the man's hand. It didn't match the killer she had seen that night. She clearly remembered his right hand was unmarked. This proved he wasn't the murderer. But why would he take the fall? The man now gave her a strange, unsettling look, and Amy realized this case was far more complicated than it seemed. She requested a postponement of the trial. That night, she received a threatening message. If she continued investigating, her family would be in danger. Panicked, Amy rushed home, but fortunately, it was a false alarm. Still, she discovered a mysterious bag by her bed.